Hey everyone, my name is Sunny and I'm with the Watson branch of the Livingston Parish Library. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about what we offer outside of books at the Livingston Parish Library. And today we're going to highlight the CNC machine that's available for you at the Denham Springs Walker branch. Today we are taking a paint stirrer stick like this one. It's blank on one side and it does have a ruler on the other side. It doesn't really matter, but it's a neat feature when we get into the project. And then this is just a cookie sheet from the dollar store. So very inexpensive materials are going into our project today. And the end result, along with some screws and nuts and washers, is going to be a Swiss Army style keyring. This one's blank just for demonstration purposes, but we will do an actual assembly of one. So give me a second to get the camera zoomed in and we'll get started on the project. So I saw this project online and I thought I would like to try to recreate it, and I worked with the CNC department to see if that was possible. And if you would like to follow and do the same kind of thing, or you can do your own, all you have to do is go to mylpl.info. You'll go to the Adults tab, go to Technology, the Idea Lab, and what's available, and then learn more about CNC. And all in that link is going to be a form that you would fill out, and it's just you know your general information of who you are, your contact info, and you'll upload a file. And the maximum dimensions that the CNC machine can handle is an 8x8x3. And the files has to be less than 30 megabytes. And the allowed file types are a GIF, a JPG, a JPEG, PNG, EPS, PSD, PDF, DOC, STL, OBJ, Thing, and SCAD. So all you would do is create your design that you want. I did mine as a PNG and just did a circle with the two holes. I did one for the wood pieces and then another for the metal, which is just very, very slightly smaller. And I also, with my holes, one side is smaller than the other to fit the nut or the screw head. So I sent him the design and the material. So this is what I sent them. And they cut this into this. I'm just super impressed by what we can do here. The materials that you can use are hardwoods or softwoods, aluminum, and other soft metals like copper and bronze. You cannot cut steel, and the machine can cut anything. It cannot cut anything thicker than 2.5 inches, but below that you should be fine. Okay, and let's see, what else should I tell you? I think that's about it. You supply the design, you supply the materials, we cut it for you, and we do not charge you for this service. So take advantage of it. It's really, really cool what we can do and what you can do. So let your imagination run wild within those restraints and make something cool and show us. And we'd love to see it posted on our Facebook page or in any manner that you follow us. Okay, so this is the paint stir stick. Like I said, one side has the ruler and one side does not. We're making it into the keyring, this thing. And one of my coworkers thought it would be a great idea to leave the ruler side facing out so that you can use it as a ruler. And you'll have a little bit of measuring that you carry in your pocket with you. So your first step is to sand the edges. CNC machine does leave just a tiny little lip, and you're just taking that off, but this is a very soft wood, so it doesn't take much sanding at all to get rid of it. Okay, and then you could go over the surface of your holes just to make sure they're nice and smooth as well. And do the same thing with the metal. You want to make sure there's no burrs or anything that's really sharp. So the first step that I did was I took a stain. This one, it has the polyurethane and the stain in it. I just, gave it a good shake, and then I applied the stain to both sides of my wood pieces. And these are finished product. I set them aside to dry. And then we start assembling. These are just screws. You'll take your plate, one screw on into each hole. The holes on the metal piece are the exact same size because you're just fitting the screw into it. For the project that we're doing today, we're using some 3D printed keys that we also offer in the Idea Lab. You can get these at any of your branches, and all you do to assemble. One washer on one washer, both sides. One key. Then alternate. Do another washer and another key. Another washer. Last key that we're going to use. And then to try to get the size even, I put extra washers on one side. Then you take the other plate and these are lock nuts, and to just get it started, now you can use a wrench and a screwdriver to get it nice and tight. And let's see, this is the bigger side, so that will be for our nuts, and then this one would be for the screw. And all you do now is apply glue. We're using Gorilla Glue. You can use any glue that will adhere your metal to wood and have a permanent bond. This does take a little time to dry. And I'm going to leave the, let's see, I'm going to leave the ruler side out on this one. So you need to add as many washers as the length of your screw, so that it will lay flush. And then your screw side goes in there. So you can wrap this with foil or paper and rubber band it so that it cures properly inside, and then after a few hours or a day or so, it'll be dried and you'll be able to use it as a key ring. And all you do is pop your key, and there you go. And this is good for your house key, or if you use locks on your gate or anything like that. It's really good for that. But that's it. That's a super easy project, and it's using a really cool machine that we offer absolutely no charge at the Denham Springs Walker branch. Okay, so you've just assembled a Swiss Army style keyring, and your last step would be to take a Phillips head screwdriver and tighten down your screws. And that's it. You've got a pocket keychain, key ring for your keys. You can take this apart and change out your keys as you need to. So, really cool project. Don't forget to check us out at mylpl.info. You're going to go to the Adult Services, go to Technology, Idea Lab, and you're going to see, click on what's available. You'll see the CNC options there, and you're going to say Learn More, and that'll lead you to a form that you can fill out to do your own design. And if you have any questions about it, you can always call, and we'll be happy to help you in that way too once you've submitted your design. Okay, well, thank you for following us today, and I hope you enjoyed this project. Please continue to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and we'll be seeing you again very soon. And this is going to be a program that we will offer limited number of pieces because we had to cut, and so be sure to sign up early because the spots will fill up quickly. All right, again, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great day. Happy crafting. Bye, guys.